Happy morning, dear children. How are you all? How was your day today? Are you all doing good today? Okay, dear children. Shall we start today's lesson? Okay, today I'm really happy to welcome you all back for our online English class. So, today we are going to learn from chapter 5 of your supplementary reader book. Okay, so take your supplementary reader and turn to page number 15. Okay, so we are going to start with your lesson 5. Okay, dear children, so quickly take your textbook. Okay, shall we move on with the lesson? Okay, so the topic of your lesson 5 is Tansen. Okay, so Tansen was a great musician. Okay, this is based on a real story. Okay, dear children, so this person Tansen was really a greatest musician of our country. Okay, so we have the story history record of this person in our Indian history. Okay, dear children, so we are going to learn one incident, some not most of the incident that happened in his life. Okay, from his childhood till his death. But this was a quick recap lesson. Okay, this is not like inch by inch history, but it is like a quick recap to his life. Okay, so if from this you can also able to learn a moral for your life. Okay, that we'll see at the end of this lesson. Okay, dear children, are you all ready to hear his story? Okay, so Tan was the greatest musician, but he was the only child to his parents. Okay, he was very naughty, but he was talented boy. Okay, so often what he would do, okay, let me tell where he was from. He was from Gwalior. Okay, so Gwalior is near Behet. Okay, a place called Behet. It is in North India. Okay, Gwalior. This place is famous for shooting and shootings. Okay, Gwalior shootings you might have heard. And also there are many fortified palace. Okay, constructed in this place. And if you get a chance to go to this place, you can see many of the fortified place. Okay, fortified palaces in Gwalior. Okay, he was from this place. Okay, his father's name was Mukundan Misra. Okay, Mukundan Misra. And he was also a great singer. Okay, he was the only child to Mukundan Mishra, but he was very naughty. Often Tansen will run into the forest. Okay, he will run to the forest. He wouldn't obey his parents properly. Okay, but since he was a very wise child, a talented child, he learned the way birds and animals make sound. Okay, he started to imitate them. Okay, he just like a tiger, he can shout just like a tiger, and people could not identify it was a human who is shouting. Okay, so it will be exactly like an animal. Okay, he can able to do that. So he imitated them very soon. He has that ability of learning very soon. Okay, so he used to do this out of fun. Sometimes he'll run into the forest, and if he sees some stranger, he'll shout just like a tiger or lion, and he will make them afraid, and people out of fear, and he will have fun out of it. Okay, so that is what he used to do. So one day what happens, he was inside the forest. Okay, he saw a group of people coming and settling down near a shady tree. Okay, he doesn't know who were there. Okay, as usual, he was standing near a tree and he wanted to have some fun. So he thought he could make them scared. Okay, so he started to shout just like a tiger. Okay, so he shouted like a tiger, and the people who were sitting under that tree got scared except one person. Actually, who are they, dear children? So that was Swami Haridas. he wanted to meet the boy's parents. He went, he called the boy and asked him to take him to his parents. Okay, so Tansen took Swami Haridas to Mukundan Mishra and told him that your boy was very naughty but he was very talented as well. I can make him a good singer. Can you send him with me? So this is what Swami Haridas asked Mukundan Mishra. Mukundan Mishra was already a very great fan of Swami Haridas. Okay, since he himself came and asked this, he sent his son along with him. Okay, he decided to send. So in olden days, it was a habit that if children want to learn a skill from a particular person, they wanted to go and stay with that person. Okay, it is not like our nowadays education. Okay, so nowadays children will stay with their parents only during school hours. They will be with the teacher, isn't it? So this was not the habit in olden days. Okay, during olden days children will learn skills like archery, singing, dancing. Okay, these are the skills they'll learn. Okay, hunting was also a skill during that time. Okay, so if they want to learn these skills, they will move along with the guru. Okay, they need to stay with the guru, they need to leave the parents and stay with them. So now since Mukundan Mishra decided to send his son along with Swami Haridas, he made his son get ready. Okay, so Tansen was only 11 years old when he went along, not 11, 10 years old when he get along with Swami Haridas. Okay, so he went along with him and Swami Haridas taught her to learn music. Okay, so he lived with him, he learned music. Okay, and he became a great singer as well. Okay, so when he became great singer, it took a long time, isn't it? 10 to 12 years or 15 years maybe. So we don't know how long it took, but before that Mukundan Mishra and his mother and his wife died. Okay, so now Tansen don't have anyone other than himself. Okay, so what happened was Tansen met a man called Muhammad Gauss. Okay, he was also from Gwalior. So he met him, and this man was a very holy man, very ritual man. Okay, so he was very devoted to religion. Okay, so he took this Tansen and he made him to join in the court of Rani uh, Mringnaini. Okay, so this is the Queen Rani Mringnaini, and he made Tansen to join in the court of Rani Mringnaini. There he became the he became the one among the great singer of her court. Okay, so when he was there, he also met a girl, okay, who was also a singer. Okay, even Rani Mrinnaini was also a singer, great musician herself. Okay, and he also met a lady there. Okay, her name was Husaini. Okay, Tansen met Husaini in Rani Mrinnaini's court, and he married her. Okay, so he after that Tansen had five children. Okay, five children he had, and they were also became musicians. Okay, all the five children of Tansen also became musician, very good musician. Okay, and one day what happened, Tansen left Rani Mringnaini's court and went to join along with Akbar's court. Okay, so after joining Akbar, okay, King Akbar, you know very well, when in history might have learned about King Akbar, isn't it? He was also one among the greatest king in history of India. Okay, so he ruled major part of India. okay, larger part of India. And when he went with Akbar to be a court musician, to be his court musician, Akbar liked Tansen very much. Okay, sometimes he used to call Tansen, and during even during leisure time, Akbar will call only Tansen, because in Akbar's court not only Tansen was there, there were many other musicians as well. Okay, but Akbar liked only Tansen. Okay, so he liked this voice, the way he presented the music, everything relaxed the king. So even during leisure time, he would call only Tansen and will make him to sing. Okay, he was very impressed with him, so he gave him lots of gifts as well. Okay, he gave lots of presents, and he made him the he made him the important person among all other musicians of his court. Okay, so when he was taken to such extent, some people in Akbar's court don't like Tansen, not like Tansen. They wanted to, he don't want to uh, sing the song, but no other way. So he went home and he was thinking what to do. So after thinking about it for a long time, Tansen came out with a plan. So the plan was, uh, there was another kind of music called Raga Meg. Okay, Raga Meg. So if a person sing Raga Meg properly, then it will bring rain. Rain. Okay, it will rain. So he thought, he had a daughter named Saraswati who would sing who would sing very pleasantly. Okay, she, among his all five children, Saraswati was very good in singing. Okay, so he thought, let me give practice to Saraswati to sing Raga Meg, and we can call her friend Rupavati. Saraswati had a friend called Rupavati, and both of them were trained by Tansen to sing Raga Meg. Okay, so he also told the girls, once I start singing Raga Deepak, immediately all there will be a big change in the atmosphere, everything will get warm, and at finally even the lamps will start to glow by itself. Okay, so that kind of extreme heat it will create. So once you see the lamp glowing, you start to sing Raga Meg. Okay, so this is what Tansen told the two girls. And he also gave them practice for almost 2 weeks. Day and night they were practicing. Because if it is not properly sung, the rain won't come. Okay, so they were taking a extreme kind of practice. Okay, finally on that day, okay, so the appointed day had come, and Tansen went to the court of Akbar, and there he started to sing Raga Deepak. So when he began to sing, the air became warm, and even the people, the audience in the Akbar's court, they felt perspiration. Okay, full it was sweating around them. Then also after that, even the trees outside the palace dried, leaves fell down. Okay, and some of the birds fell from the tree, and they were dead. Okay, and waters began to boil by itself. So that kind of extreme heat, okay, it happened in the surroundings, and finally at last the lamp started to light by itself. Okay, once Saraswati and Rupavati saw the lamps lighted by itself, they started to sing Raga Meg. Okay, immediately the sky was clouded. Okay, and rain came down, and now Tansen was saved. Okay, then after this, Akbar understood that this was a conspiracy plan made by their court officials. Okay, and he also felt very bad that he made Tansen to sing this song. So after this, Tansen was very ill for a long time. Okay, so he was about to die as well, but after being sick for a longer time, Tansen was again came back. Okay, again he came back and he was good. And after this, Tansen became Akbar's court singer till 1585. Okay, so in 1585, Tansen died. Okay, he also composed many new ragas when he was a court singer of Akbar's court. Okay, and you can see this picture. This is the tomb of Tansen. This was located in Gwalior. So if you get a chance to go to Gwalior, you can go to this museum. Okay, so this is just like a museum. So inside this museum you can find the tomb of Tansen. Okay, this was also considered as a pilgrimage for many people. Okay, they used to pray to Tansen here. Okay, for those who consider music as their profession, they consider this as their pilgrimage as well. Okay, dear children, so this is the story of one of our greatest musician of our country, Tansen. Okay, I hope you like the story. And now, dear children, you have 3 tasks to do today. Okay, so first and foremost, as always, you need to read the lesson at least twice. That is, from page number 15 till 19, you should read at least twice. Okay, so more than that you can read, but at least twice. Okay, after reading you should underline new words in the sense which you feel new. Okay, so those words you should underline and you should use your dictionary to find their meanings. Okay, once you find the meaning of these words, once you understand those meanings, you should write one sentence of your own for every word you find. Okay, children, so these 3 are the tasks that you need to do today. So this is a very good practice to improve your vocabulary as well as to improve your communication skill as well. Okay, dear children, I hope you will do this. Okay, so after completing the sentence, take a snapshot. You can use either paper or rough note. Okay, you can write down, take a snapshot and send it to my WhatsApp number. I hope you will do this, children. Okay, so with this, I'm going to wind today's session. Okay, dear children, have a fun-filled day. Thank you all.